I saw that there's a comment requesting to do a tutorial on this Lego DeLorean from last video showing him, and there will be some differences because there has been some slight updates to it, you know, around here, making the hood a little more complete looking and stuff. But you know, I'm gonna be finally showing just how to build it because you know there are a lot of cool models out there that people make instructions for, so why not follow suit, you know? So I'm going to be disassembling this into different pieces and just showing how it all comes together and how you can build it stuff, showing the different angles before it's all assembled as everyone's seen before, and how to build some of the parts over there, or especially these two, I guess. But yeah, alright, I'll get to that now. Alright, so the DeLorean is now disassembled, and what we have here, this is the front, and that's the middle. These are, it's a little not that good of a divide there, but those are the back parts. That's just the roof. And over there is just the extra parts I'll show how to build after the DeLorean is completed. So I guess I will get building. It will show you how to build it then. Alright, so I disassembled the front section a little more, and now this is where I'm going to get into how to build it. So starting here with the wheels, it's a similar design used. Well, it's the same design used with the Lego Ideas model when I modified it. You see, put that right there. Just want to clarify, just so everyone sees that clearly. And you put that here. Then you get another one of these Technic 1x3 beams with these little pins in there. And you get Technic 2x2 brick. Stick it on. And then you get the wheel, which is just the same build as the Lego Ideas. And you stick it all together. Slap it in there, and then you get another one of these. Ideally, it would be ideal if these colors were used, I guess. You know, it's just what I think, but you don't have to follow along exactly. So that's one wheel assembly built, and it's pretty much the same except it's mirrored for the other one. You put that all together just to make sure it's just all same. There, we got the wheels done. For the grill, I'll take this apart just to show you the inner workings of it. I have these bracket pieces, and two of them have 1x1 clear tile and a 1x1 plate. Stick those together, and you put them there. And you mirror this for the other one. Put them on a 1x8 dark gray tile. Stick them all together. Then you have the same 1x1 clear tiles. You put them on the corners of a 2x6 plate. Oh, sorry. And then 1x6 plate. Put it there on the back. And got there 1x2 cheese slopes, as people call them, on there. Then you have a double stack of these there, with these double stacked on top of each other. Put that in the middle, and you have this 1x2 and 1x2 black what is it, plate, and then 1x1 kind of clear orange, you know, transparent orange, and you mirror that for the other side. Yeah, these little kind of elbow pieces, or just a smooth kind of curved pieces. Put them on either side like this. The 1x2 grill pieces kind of act as the foil there. And for the side little gadgets, disassemble this. I just disassemble it at this time just so I don't forget. You put these together like this, and you stick it right here, and you just copy it just for the other one. It's the grill. This part is very straightforward. So 1x4 dark gray tile, and this could be any color because it's not going to be seen. And you get this little 1x2 Technic and a pin piece with pins in it. Yeah. You stick that there. Put the side studs brick on there. And then with this, see, this is just 2x3 and 2x4, and this is a 1x2 tile, 2x2 tile, another 1x2 on top of a 1x4 plate. Stick that there. And these are two 1x4s stacked on top of each other on top of a 1x2. You just get this. I just use what is that? A more Technic piece for that, because I guess that's just what I had. And the clear piece doesn't matter. It's just two stacked on top of each other. And what this is for these wheel pieces. When I try to kind of turn it, they'd kind of flip over like that. So I kind of use it as a stop. But that's a feature where if you're to pull out the pins partially and put it like that, that's where you could turn wheels down. And then for this piece right here, put a 1x1 stud there, Lego stud as people call it, 1x1 round plate, and then 1x2 black tile. And what you gotta do is mirror it for this. And build it just mirrored. And you do a same assembly for the other piece, the flipper stopper. It stops the wheels from flipping over at inconvenient times when you're playing with the model. This could work as a display piece, I guess. I did alright. Yeah. Just gotta backtrack a little bit. It'd be embarrassing if I messed up recording. Hope I didn't. Maybe. Oh, I don't want to take too long. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember real quick. I'm positive it went like that. Yeah. Maybe not. Anyways, just a little fluke I'm having right now, I guess. Let's see. And I guess I could just put these to the side. I'll keep that in recording, even though it could be. Oh, it's there an outtake. So for this piece, I had it built like this. I had it somewhere. This, man. I guess I can move on to the hood. I'm sure I'll figure out how to do this. Let's go on. 1 2x8 tire, little plate. Put 1 2x4, and then that is just 1x4, 1x2. Just mirror it. Oh crap! Pieces are just flying everywhere. Just keep putting these 2x4s on. It's the hood assembly. I can test to see. Okay, so I did do that right. Oh yeah, gotta show you what this is. Just two 1x2 stacked on each other, 1x2 clip plates. Gotta make sure these are kind of newer, sturdier pieces, just so you can hold the wheels. Let's see. This is something I did on this. Yeah, I'm just kind of seeing how I can resolve this issue real quick. Because, okay. Oh, now I realize what I did. Okay, that's good. Yeah. So, what you actually gotta do is put the piece here and the other piece here, just so you can go on correctly. Alright. That crisis averted. It wasn't a crisis anyway. So then for the kind of underneath bumper, undershown bumper, whatever you call it, you have these two inverted tiles, and you put an inverted tile there. But on black 1x8, put it underneath like this. See where this goes. I'll just put it there for now. Oh, hang on a second. Okay, that's where they go. Now I remember. So these little clip pieces, put the 1x1 kind of circle, quarter circle on it. And for this, 2x3, 1x8, 1x2 grill piece, and another one there. And you put it on here. You get another one that you mirror it with, put it there. And then you put the hood assembly like this on there. And then stick that together. I'm going to have to take the hood assembly off just before I connect it to the middle. So moving on to the middle then.
What's those? What are the black pieces?
Oh, these are to connect it to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That recording. Wait. Recording.
Alright, so now we got the middle parts. So, first things first, the parts of the base. So, I'm going to be disassembling this, just to kind of show. So, what we have here, for this first part, you have the 1x1 headlight brakes. There's two of them side by side, on top of a 2x2 plate, with a 2x2 inverted tile. And for this part, 1x6 on top of a 2x2 round plate and a 1x4 tile on it. We connect them together like so. And we have these two 1x2s on top of right here on a 2x2. Stick them there like that. We have a bracket piece with a 1x1 cheese slope on there. Put them together like that. Stick it there. And then we have 1x1 on this little handle piece. 2x2 plate, 1x1 plate. Stick it there like that. And we put it there. And we mirror it. Build a mirrored version of it. And then the parts here, disassemble this. 1x1 jumper plate right here on the corner of a 2x2 inverted tile. Put 2x2 kind of jumper tile there. Put there, mirror it, and connect it there like that. It may not be. There we go. We do it like that. May not. Oh wait, hang on. My bad. My mistake. It goes like this. It goes like this. Then we take 1x6 tile, 2x2 inverted tiles. Put it underneath here. Show it. You're gonna have to move this out of the way. Kind of put it in there. It's a little bit squeeze. I guess if it's done differently, you put it there like that. Then we put this tile there, even though it's not the most secure connection. So we got that part of the base. And then you build two of these. These are 2x2, 1x2 tiles onto each other. You put a jumper, or no, a bracket on there. It's got to be a downward facing one. And you put 1x2 cheese slope there. Stick it on there like that. Build a mirror of it. And then for the steering wheel, you take one of these hinges. Got to be a small hinge. Take this printed kind of speedometer gauge, stick it right there, make sure it's aligned properly. Sorry for any viewers if I'm bothering anyone. I don't want to take too long in this. we take the steering wheel piece, which sometimes uses as a valve piece, stick it there, and put it on this 2x2 kind of L-shaped elbow piece, I guess I could call it that. Then you put it on here, right there. Then for the other one, you build just a mirror of it, except you put these two little dial pieces, these little gauge pieces there, kind of simulating to kind of gauges for plutonium chamber, that kind of stuff. Little there, that goes there. Then for the time circuit switch, it's a fairly simple build. 1x5 kind of Technic piece, but 1x1 round plate, you know, Lego stud with a hole in it. And sorry that this piece is bent, but a little, what is it? A lever, some sort, kind of a joystick. Stick that there. Then I use a white one of these. You could use a transparent one if they make them transparent, clear. And T-shaped kind of pneumatic piece, or just a T-shaped piece. Stick it there. Make sure you get it to line up with a hole there. So it could take some fiddling. Just get in there. There. It's not really meant to be turned, it's more for show. But it's kind of prop. And you put it on the base like this. Then next, with these little pieces, what this is just a 1x3 plate, a 1x2 underneath, a 1x2 on top of it, with a 1x1 cheese slope there, a headlight brick with a 1x1 tile, 1x1 green tile, to kind of simulate those lights in the back, with that lighting up when the DeLorean hit 88. Put that to the side, and you build a mirror of it. You copy it, but you mirror it, except with a 1x1 round tile there. Keep this to the side. And the flux capacitor piece from the Lego set, the idea set, that would be ideal for this. And stick it, put it there. Leave that to the side because that's what's going to be connecting the middle to the back. And then for this piece, it's kind of a little more lengthy to show. 1x2 plate with a 1x1 brick. Put that there. Put the plate on there, and you kind of build the same thing. You stick them both on here, and just use 1x1 plates of any sort. It doesn't really matter because they're not going to be showing, I guess. You put them there, but if you use a 1x1 square plate, then it's going to be a little harder to fit, but it is what it is. And 1x2 flat plate. Yeah, plates are flat. 1x1 plate. Put it there. Stick it on there. You build an exact copy of it. Put it on the other side. This is simple. Two 1x2s stacked on each other. With a headlight brick there. Another one there. Put it there. That's another piece that's going to be built. And now, for parts that will be connecting to the front, we have two 1x1s and two 1x2s. Except this is going to be black now. It's going to be light gray. And sorry, here, I'll move my hand out of the way. Stick it on there like that. I mean, this could just be this and this could just be a 1x3, but I guess I just, with my parts, I didn't have too many of those in that color. We built an exact copy of that. Now for the kind of wind, kind of simulating the windshield, it's kind of more a complicated build. Use kind of a illegal building technique for all you Lego people, but it's an exceptional make. So this kind of joystick piece, you take one of these, you take them apart. It's ideally be a gray one, but either could work. Take one of those, stick it on there, stick another one on there, just kind of cover up the thinness of it, kind of make it a little thicker. Then stick it on here like normal. It's a hassle for me when I first did it. Still a hassle for me now, I guess. It's only the second time I did it for these. Alright. You just gotta make sure these are positioned, you know, kind of stuck on there right, where it's on the center, because that's where they'll stick. It'll take some fiddling for this, but there we go. I think that's about right. Yeah, that's good. I won't mess with that. And then you take a Technic friction, not a friction pin, but kind of a loose pin, and you stick it on there and put it on there like that, and you make an exact copy of it, put it there, and then connecting it to the front, you're gonna have to take up part of the front off real quick. You have a hood assembly, so you can get everything attached properly. So you take this and take that, you kind of put them there. And you take the inverted tiles from that are left unused, you stick them there. Put in these parts back. Get these parts back. So you stick this and put that there. Put that there. Those little windshield pieces. You know, it doesn't have windshield piece. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot. This little time console. You know, where you input the date. That's a yellow, transparent yellow piece. These are both 1x2s. And this is the printed tile from the Lego set. Stick that in there. This part is optional. You don't have to put it on. It's just you stick it right in there. That's why the hole is there, so you can put it on and it's held securely in and it holds it together. Then you can put the hood on again for a final time. We don't have to worry about the hassle of taking it apart this much again. And that part, these parts are going to connect to the back. So moving on to the back.
Now it's recording.
Alright, so now we have the back. And the roof too, because you know, I just want to get this all done with. So what we start with first, start with the back bumper. So this is the same on the other side. I just take this off, you know, here. I'll just move over here so it's clear. But this is the black kind of curved round piece. And these are two 1x1 plates stacked on top of each other. Put it there, and you have this 1x4 plate, 1x6 tile. Build that there, and you just build an exact copy of that. Put it there. And 2x2 corner piece with a 1x1s on there. And then build a mirror of that. This is just from the set. You have these 1x6, 2x2, then a 1x1 clip piece with binoculars. And that's another thing I kept from the set. And you attach these there. And then this is a 1x8 with a cheese slope on either end. Put that in the back. Put the bumper on. There you go. Then let's see. With the wheel assemblies, they're pretty similar to the front wheel assemblies. These are just the same assemblies from the set, but pins and these, put these together. You get those same wheel assembly. Same wheel assembly as the front. That little piece there. Stick that there. And you just build an exact copy of it right here. An exact copy. And you get this brick with studs on the side, 1x4 brick. Put that there. There. Next, let's see. This little part is kind of where it goes into the middle. These could just be a 2x2, but that's what I had, I guess. Put these parts on top in the middle of the 1x4. You get a 2x2 with a 1x4 there. Put it there. 2x3 could be any color, but this is what I had, like I keep saying. 1x2 stacked on each other. You put it there. Put that there. And then you put it in the middle. While I'm at it, this is the same assembly as the front. Flips and stick on the underside of this. Next, you take the assembly from the middle, and this is where you kind of build stuff for it. This is a slope piece, slope curve, 1x1 in there. Just take it apart. There we go. It's much more clear. And 1x2. Put that there. There. Build this could just be a 1x2 on top of 1x4, but okay, keep saying it's what I had. And then you mirror it for this. Well, you just copy it for this. These are 1x1 red pieces. Could be a tile or the plate. And you have these grill pieces on there. Put that there. You build a copy of this, except the green pieces here, preferably kind of square pieces. Oh, put that there. Stick them on the side of here, and this 1x2 with a clip on one spot. Put cheese slip there. Put the hinge piece there. 2x2 and a 1x2 grill. Put it there. And build an exact copy of it. Put it there as well. Next, let's see how this one fits. Yep. I'll be doing that soon. And you're gonna build two of these. 1x1 brick. I'll move these out of the way just to avoid confusion. 1x1 brick, 1x1 headlight brick. Put it there. You do the same thing. And these are just mirrors. You're gonna get one of these specialized pieces. The 1x1 brick with the two studs, on the corners. Well, on adjacent sides, you put a 1x1 tile there. Well, no, brick. Then, I think I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. Here you go. You put it right here. Oh, crap. Sorry. Go right here. Just going off of this. Put the tile, the grill piece right there. You got these mirrored. Now you put it, stick it on the headlight assembly. Here, stick the assemblies there and there, and right there, so you can see clearly. You put it right there. That's where you'll put the bumper and lights assembly. I could just fit it on. It's gonna take a little bit of fiddling. Oh, sorry. Alright, so you got that there. And what you're gonna build next is two of these. 1x2 brick, 1x3, these little two studs, the round plates there. You're gonna put it right in there. You're gonna get exact same of it. Stick it there. and you're going to be able to mirror these. 2x2 tile, 1x1 plate, 1x2 plate, and this little specialized piece, kind of a wedge piece. Well, more so a slope piece. Stick it there, and you're gonna put it there. Put another one, which you mirror, build a mirror up right there. Getting close to the end. You're gonna build these. You're gonna be able to mirror these. So what you have is these two 1x1s with holes in them. You're gonna have this robot claw, this piece to hold the clip. This little gun piece, kind of useful because it's got an angle, 90-degree angle, and this flick fire missile piece. Put it there. And you just push on there because with the stud there, that's where it keeps it from going any deeper. And that's where you kind of get that ideal kind of angle. So these are both even like that. Get to the time stuff, time travel stuff. 1x2. These clip pieces right there. Stick that there. This would be ideal if it was black, because it's for the cooling vent. And 1x2 grill piece. You're gonna do the same here, except with this little assembly, with a 1x1 plate and a black 1x1 tile. You're gonna have a 1x1 tile on the plate and put it right there, so it's pretty much a mirror. If I'm right. Okay. Just gotta regain my train of thought real quick. It's just a lot to think about once. So, yeah, there. Okay. You're gonna put the 2x2 brick right here like that on there, kind of the corner piece, and you're gonna stick it in there because that will be preventing the wheel from flipping over. Now you're gonna do the same with this one. And you're gonna put it there. And oh yeah, this little bumper piece, 2x2 inverted tile, these grill pieces, or they could just be a 1x4 tile. That's alright. And you stick it under there. You're gonna have these two these 2x2 tiles. Stack them on top of each other. And you're going to get one of these little faucet pieces and this little string pieces with a 1x1 kind of round plate stud. And you're going to put it there. Put it right there just so you can see clearly. You can put another one here. They kind of overlap one another. Actually, hang on. Yeah. So this is going to be a bit of a tricky part, but you're going to wrap it around here just so the string doesn't go everywhere. Going to wrap it around like that. So, and then well, you can keep it between. That's where you put the other one on. And then what you're going to have here is this kind of clip piece, the T-shaped pneumatic piece with a 1x1 cylinder piece, with this could just be a regular Lego stud piece without the hole. You put it all together like that. You keep this on this side. You put the piece assembly. Actually, you put it like this. This piece is where the hook is going to go into when I get to that. And you're going to put it in here. You got to be careful. You're going to put it in there. And you kind of push these down. Connect the little...
Alright, just go back like a few seconds, say what you're saying.
Alright, so I'm going to put these little string pieces there. Now, just gotta move those back. Then you push them forward. Then, this little part where you put the Mr. Fusion or plutonium chamber, 2x3 plate, 1x2 goes under there like that, and a 2x2 kind of jumper plate on top of there. And you put it in like that. And now for the cooling vents. It's just the same build, but you're gonna have this jumper piece, this jumper plate. Put a 1x2 there, like that, so it's on top. 2x2 plate, stick it on like that, and then you're gonna have these two 1x2s. It could just be a 2x2 jumper plate with a grill piece, short jumper plate, and you assemble it like this. Put it on top, like, yeah. Just gotta make sure. Oh yeah, here we go. Let me look at this real quick. Oh, okay, I think I know what I do now. So we're not gonna put it on there yet. We're gonna have the bracket piece, the long downward facing bracket piece, with grill pieces there. Then you put it on the bottom of this. You put the other assembly there. That's where you put the 2x2 underneath. That's where you'll connect it to these little parts. And connecting it to the main assembly, you stick it right on there. And this is where the little flux capacitor piece comes into play, where it holds it together some more. Then for extra insurance, we have the roof with these little pieces, the double hinge pieces, with a 2x4 kind of tile piece, and for here, just for some detail, 1x1 plate on there. Then for the little kind of top piece, you have this 1x3 kind of jumper piece with 2 studs in the middle, 1x2 jumper plate, and then a binoculars piece on top. You stick it on there like that, and put it there. Also, for the little windshield simulation pieces, you want to make sure that they kind of are lined up on there. You kind of want to push them against it, just so they kind of lock in place. They're nice and secure. Then underneath, so we kind of want to put these inverted tile pieces, kind of lock it together. Now for the doors. So this will just be a mirrored build again. Clip piece, 1x1. Hinge piece there. And then you layer, put this clip piece on top of the hinge piece like that. And for the door, it's pretty similar to how it was built in the Lego set, the idea set, with a 1x4 stack on top of each other, black is on the bottom, gray is on top, 1x3 brick there, 1x2 kind of inverted slope there, and we have the kind of ring piece with studs on each side, 1x1, a cheese slope there, and then a 1x1 tile there. Stick it on there, 1x3 tile, and you put the hinge piece there, and you stick it on like this. And you do it with the other one, close it. And now that's the main car finished, so I'll be moving on to the extra parts. Alright, so now get on to the extra parts. We're making the different movie versions, because over here we have the base car. So first, with the plutonium chamber, take this 2x2 dish piece with a black dish piece, put a 1x1 stud, could be a hole or not. We take this tire piece, small tire piece, put it on top like that, and then the yellow Lego stud piece right here, I'll move this out of the way for you, just to make it less confusing. We put that on there, like that. That's the main part of it. And there's also this part in the back. Just a simple jumper plate, 1x2, and just a Lego stud. Right there. And that's the first movie parts. Well, there's one more first movie part. The hook, which I've since revised. Take these two bar pieces, use as lightsaber blades. Put on a lightsaber hilt. Use the Force, Luke. And put on there, which makes it Darth Maul's lightsaber. And we have the pin piece we put it on bottom like that, and the robot claw kind of hand piece on there like that. There we go. Now all the first movie stuff is complete, because that's the license plate, and it's a watch piece, but it kind of simulates the alarm clock that was on the dashboard of the DeLorean. And back at the plutonium chamber and the hook. So next is the second movie parts. We got here is got the Mr. Fusion. We build the tire. We put the Lego stud on the 2x2 jumper plate first. The tire on top. Lego stud on top. Maybe it could be white. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I was doing it right. We take the dish piece. We kind of use it to cover that up. We put the cylinder piece on, 1x1, and then number 1 kind of clear, transparent. What is it? Shoot, I lost my train of thought again. The tile piece, yeah. Now I'm just gonna take a placeholder piece from there, just because. Just remembered. Because I was switching from the Lego style here to put on underneath, but put it down underneath just so it sticks on to the little part right there. Now we just build a little cover up, because in the second movie version, this part was covered up by this metal piece, which is just cheese slope on 1x2. That's second movie stuff, which is the least amount. Keeping it simple, I guess. And now for the third movie part, we got the wheels. I couldn't, unless I switched out the wheel assembly, I couldn't really use much else for the 50s wheels. So these ones from the Lego set are just kind of a placeholder for now, until I figure something else out. Then the train wheels, it's just these train wheel pieces with a pin with an axle piece on it. Because with how the assemblies are in there, it would kind of keep it from flipping, which is handy. Although there might be a little bit of friction, but I'm working on building tracks for these. I have this being 8 wide and stuff, just so I can build a whole different train system on there, because Lego train tracks are kind of too small in general. That's just what I think. But now, for replacement unit, we have this 4x4, and we have a 1x2 grill, 1x1 plate, tile, 1x1 plate there and there, and 1x1 plate that's a square there. Put that on there. Put the tile stacked on the plate right here. A 2x2 clip piece with a clip on place of a stud there. Put a lever piece there. Joystick. Position it like that. We put two 1x2, one Lego stud or round plate stacked on each other right there. Round tile on a Lego stud plate stacked on these. You'll just need 2 of these there, and this piece, cheese slope right there. As for the little wire, the tubing that connects to the DeLorean, just this hinge piece, 1x2 onto a 1x1 clip piece. Yeah, put a 1x1 tile there underneath the clip piece, and a cheese slope piece, 1x1 there. Attach it like that. That's all that's built. And now to put it in the version I had before. Just put the plutonium chamber there. Put the extra piece right here. Just put it there. I'll leave the license plate off because it was off for the majority of the movie. But I'll just put it there just for the heck of it. More recognizable than that. But moving this out of the way. Now all the parts are completed. I'll show you how to put some parts on, such as the hook, with how this pin piece kind of fits onto there. A little T-piece that was put in there. Just put there. You can move it like that. And then with the replacement unit, you take this little piece off, put it on like that, just so it's not lost, and you stick it right in that little spot you cleared. And then just remove it, take it out like that. Then with the train wheels is just to show. You take that assembly out, and then you put the train wheel in. Oh, just gotta make sure. Good. Now you take the train wheel part, put it in there like that. And if you try to push up on it, yeah, it won't flip because that little part there is holding it there. That's for kind of train tracks I'm going to build for it, but that could be used for display. Anyways, and now demonstrating the flying feature, which I slightly tweaked just so you could kind of get it along like this. You kind of do drifts with it, kind of do sharp turns with it, just without the wheels flipping. Something like that. What you do is you pull out the wheel like this, you turn it down, push it back in like that. So I'll demonstrate it from this angle. Oh, yeah, depending on how good your pins are for this. So put it in like that, or then demonstrating again, and you do all for all 4 wheels. But yeah, that's pretty much rundown of it. And then with these spots, you gotta take some fiddling, but you can fit Doc and Marty in there on either side. They're held in place by the jumper plates. I'll demonstrate putting a minifigure in there. I'll put Doc in because his hair is kind of a little more of an awkward shape. Because what you do is you lift this up. You do it for the other side too, just so you can clear some room for the minifigure. And make sure our arm kind of goes in between the shifter, the stick shift, and the time circuits console, dates and stuff. Slide them in like that. Push them in. And just gotta make sure his arm's down a little more. Push them in. Just gotta make sure right there. See right there, his hand is between the console and the stick shift. Raise the arm like that. Kind of. You might have to open up the door, just kind of guide him in there. And you kind of push on his leg just to make sure he's connected to the jumper plate. Just like so. You push that down. Just the hand might get in the way of the door, but you close the door. And you're just gonna have to take some fiddling. I have to push his head down like that. And then the door, not exactly flush with the body, but it's pretty close. So you can fit minifigures in there. It's a much more convenient fit than when it was the Lego Ideas set, before I redesigned it into this. So yeah, I think that concludes this. Just giving a rundown of how this works and how to build it and stuff. Sorry if things weren't as clear as they should be, but yeah, now got this DeLorean. It's all built. Yeah, well, yeah, I hope anyone found this helpful, I guess. Especially the person that requested this. So, hope you all have a good day. Sorry if that took too long.